Hello, my name is Boyd McMakin. I'm with PPL Motorhomes in Houston. Today I'm here with Jeff Hostetler with Tom Manning and Associates. We're going to be talking about the Brake Buddy Select 3 and the Classic 3. These are two of the newest in the line of brake buddies that Hopkins has came out with. And we're going to tell you a little bit about how they work and why you should need them and that sort of thing. So, Jeff, tell us a little bit about, first of all, just why somebody would want a braking system.
Sure. So when you add a towed vehicle to the back of your motorhome and you add that weight of the towed vehicle,
Right.
There's, of course, the safety aspect of anytime you add weight, you're increasing the distance it takes to get stopped. There's also the question about towing laws. Most states have trailering laws, and when you're towing a vehicle behind your motor coach, you're still trailering. So those are the aspects. We tend to promote more the safety side of it,
Okay.
because we want our customers to maintain that safety when they're
Yeah, you want to be able to stop in time and
absolutely
not put wear and tear on your brakes and all of those other things. So these are very safe as far as the devices when you're towing a vehicle. So let's just start with the Classic 3. Walk us through some of the features it has, and then we'll talk about the upgraded version, which is the Select.
Sure. So the big changes that we've with the Classic 3 is it does come with a wireless indicator inside the motor coach. It's basically just an indicator light that lets you know that the brake is on or the brake is off.
Right.
So transmitter, receiver in the cockpit of the motor coach gives us that information. This is a proportional system, so it's still going to mirror the braking in the towed vehicle that you're applying in your motor coach. The changes that we made unique to the third generation,
right,
is that we've changed the foot where we now have 4 independently adjustable legs that allows us to compensate for floor pans that are uneven. So we have found in a lot of our common towed vehicles where the floor pan is not flat, but we want to make sure that the braking system is level and flat. So we simply can adjust the legs independently on all 4 corners so we can accommodate all those variations that we see in the floor pans.
Yeah, I know in our shop at least, we had several vehicles, not several, but a few vehicles came in. We tried to install one and they wouldn't actually work on the new vehicles. And y'all have addressed that issue by these adjustable legs and by the handle that's in the back. That didn't necessarily change, but tell us a little bit about how that works.
Yep, so the handle is, of course, it's also our carrying handle when we want to store the unit, and then we simply raise the handle and it becomes our push bar. So having a larger push bar surface allows us to be able to accommodate different height of seats, because your seat would be pushing here, and then as we're pushing on the pedal in this direction.
Yeah, so almost any vehicle that's on the market now, you've taken care of the floor pan issue that may be unlevel, and any height of seats, diameter seats or so forth. Now that's taken care of with this new generation. What else is different about this?
Well, the final thing is the change that we made to the claw that attaches to the brake pedal of your towed vehicle. We've made the threaded rod here is much longer because we were finding brake pedals coming in various sizes.
Many different sizes,
yes.
Right.
So what we wanted to do was create something that was going to be easy and quick for the consumer to attach and detach from the pedal. So we just created a cam mechanism that allows us to quickly, with one hand really, to loosen from the pedal or tighten against the pedal.
Right. So, and I know that we've had that same issue, and with all braking systems, we have trouble attaching it to the pedal, and now with this particular setup, that's basically been eliminated. Very easy on, very easy off.
Sure.
So let's talk a little bit, just real quick, before we go to the upgraded model. We've got an umbilical cord here now that this gets hardwired directly into the battery of the vehicle, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I know in previous generations that was tied into the cigarette lighter, but now we're going directly from the battery in the tow vehicle up underneath the dash.
Correct.
And then we're attaching with a removable umbilical cord to this device here that's underneath the dash and to the battery. So when you remove this, you won't see anything in the bed of your car.
Correct.
Right.
That's correct.
And then these systems also come with a breakaway cable.
Yep.
And they come with all the wiring that you need for the charge line. Is that correct?
Right. So we feature a 12-volt charge line from the back of the coach to the battery in the towed, so that the motor coach battery is keeping the battery of the towed fully charged.
Right. I know in previous systems and other manufacturers, you'd go out to your car and your battery would be dead,
Right.
right? So as long as you have a charge line on the back of your motorhome, now this comes with everything you need, including the fuse
Yes.
to get up to the braking system,
Right.
right? Right. So, and both of these braking systems come with all of those features.
That is correct.
So what's different about the upgraded Select compared to the Classic?
Sure. Well, the Select, the two features are, number one, we end up, instead of an indicator light, we actually have a remote controller. So it's a wireless controller that goes in the cockpit of the motor coach.
Right.
And it allows us to communicate between the driver's seat of the coach and the brake system in the toad. And we can do some things like adjusting sensitivity. So if we want the sensitivity of the brakes on the toad to be a little less or a little more, we can make that adjustment on the fly in the driver's seat of the motorhome.
And you'd have to get out and go and set it on something
Yes.
like this, but this one you can actually do in the cockpit of your motorhome while you're moving,
That's
while
right.
you're traveling.
Right.
So you can adjust it based on the needs, not have to start and stop until you get it set. Right.
Also, it's a dual mode. So what that means is, yes, it offers proportional braking that we offer in the Classic 3, but we also have what we call a full brake mode. So that could be a situation where maybe you're in heavy traffic and you're constantly on the brakes hard and off and on. You can just, if you want to, you can select a full brake so that each time you get that aggressive braking from the towed vehicle.
Right. And Brake Buddy's been around, as long as you and I have been in this business, just about at least as long as I have. And one thing I think they did here recently, I don't know if it was with this version or the one previously, but this currently has a 5-year warranty, right?
Right.
And most braking systems in the industry do not have that, but Brake Buddy has proven their product and now are warrantying it for 5 years.
Right.